Hello everyone, I'm audible to all of you. Welcome to Oliveboard. This is your mentor Mayank today, and as we all know, this is our regular session for SEBI Grade A, and we are targeting what SEBI Grade A 2023, where I am your quant mentor. Right? I have been discussing the most important questions. So already many lectures are done, right? Many sessions are available where I have discussed the important question, right? This is the 17th one. So already 16th session also available where I have discussed the most important question. So as I told you, this is our regular session on every Thursday at 8 p.m. So just put the reminder if you are preparing for SEBI Grade A, right? So wait. Okay. Wait. Okay, so before starting the session, I would request you all to subscribe the channel if you are new to our channel, and also download our app from the Play Store, right, for the more updates and the courses, right, which are very important for your preparation. If you are preparing for any of these exam, any of regulatory body exam, Nabard, SEBI, RBI, SIDBI, any exam, then you must join this. Okay, must download our app, and many various courses with great special offers, right, along with the special offers, these courses are available on our app. Okay, so we pledge for your success. Live video batches, right? These are the series offerings. Live video batches, comprehensive coverage of syllabus, doubt clearing by expert, preparation guidance, and exam centered study. So let's start, right? Our first question of today's session. So, okay. So first question is, the question consists of two statements. Numbered one, number two, given below it, you have to decide whether the data provided in these statements are sufficient to answer the question or not. So it is based on data sufficiency. So what is given? Aman invested a certain amount of money partially in scheme X, offering 10% compound interest compounded annually, and rest in scheme Y, offering 12% simple interest. Find the total amount invested by Aman. So they are asking the total amount, means the principal which he invested on, right? On that he got what, 10% compound interest, right? Scheme in scheme X, one part of that amount he invested on scheme, right, in scheme X, offering what, 10% compound interest, while the other one in scheme Y, which is offering you what, 12% simple interest. So find the total amount invested by Aman, that you have to calculate. And here what you have to check, whether the data is sufficient or not. So see, statement 1. Total interest earned by Aman after 3 years is rupees 8,000. So total interest means scheme X, interest on scheme X plus interest on scheme Y for 3 years if he will invest. So on scheme X 10%, and it is on CI compound interest, while in scheme Y it is 12%, right? And they are talking what, for how many years? For 3 years. Is this clear to all of you? Okay. And on simple interest, they are talking about what, simple interest here. Okay. So this is going to be how much? This is 8,000 which is given to you. So by this, can you calculate? So see, uh, this 8,000 is the sum of both the interest. It means the interest on both the schemes, sum of the interest on both the schemes. So if we will talk about scheme X, if we will interest, right, invest I amount or whatever the amount, right, total amount is, you can say X, or right, whatever you want to assume, you can assume the total amount is T. So one part of total amount in scheme X, one part of total amount in scheme Y. Are you getting my point now? So in scheme X, we will talk about, so 10%. The interest rate is how much? 10%. And for how many years? 3 years. So 3 years both schemes X and Y. So first talk about scheme X. If 10% interest rate is there, so the thing which you can calculate here is what 10% first year will be what? Okay. So you are going to get 10% means that is going to be equal means C. Here you can assume like this 10 and 11 you are going to get. Okay, 10% more than the previous one. Now this is the first year ratio of what? The principal and amount for scheme X I am talking about. Okay, in ratio terms we are talking. So next year, second year, 10 square 100, 11 square 121. So this is going to be the difference 21. Okay, 21 extra you are going to get, 21% overall you are going to get if you will invest the same amount for 2 years. For 3 years it is going to be how much? Tell me fast. I am checking your comments also. If you are having any doubt, then you can text in the chat box. So see now, uh, cube 10 cube. Okay, in first year how much it was? 10. So second year 10 square 11 square. So this is the principal and amount ratio. Remember this. Now third year 10 cube means 1000 and 11 cube means 1331. This is the best way. So here you can see with respect to 1000, here the difference is 3331, which is actually representing 33.1%. So in 3 years he is going to get how much? 33.1% of what? The amount which he invested in X scheme. So you can say, okay, the amount he invested in X scheme is what? X. Okay, you can say in X scheme X, in Y scheme Y. So 33.1% of X plus in Y scheme how much he invested. So that is on simple interest. So here you can directly calculate for 3 years. Each year he will get 12%. So in 3 years he is going to get 36%. Okay, so 36% of what? Y. Because investment amount is different. In scheme Y he investing some different amount. Okay, the rest in scheme Y it is given. So we can say in scheme Y amount he invested. Okay, so 33.1% of X plus 36% of Y is equal to 8,000. So by this, can we calculate the value of X and Y, because these are the investment and the sum of these investment will give us the total investment. So what you can say? No, not possible, because we are having only one linear equation, X plus Y, right? 33.1% of X plus 36% of Y is equal to 8,000. So from here we are not going to get anything. Now, statement 1 alone not sufficient. Statement 2, total interest earned by Aman after 2 years. So after 2 years, if we will calculate even, then also we will get one another equation. So in 2 years, compound interest will be what? If the rate of interest is 10% in scheme X, so that is going to be 21% of the invested amount in scheme X. That is X we have assumed. So 21% of X. You can see here for 2 years it will be what? 100 is the principal, 121 is the amount. So difference will be your interest, that is 21, and with respect to 100, 21 is 21%. So 21% of X plus, so 12% per year on simple interest, right, in scheme Y. So in 2 years 24% of Y is going to be what? 6,000 is equal to 6,000. You can see here. So here also we are getting one equation, but why that we cannot calculate X and Y. So statement second alone also not possible. But if we will merge statement 1 and 2 together, remember this, if we will merge first and second together, then we can easily solve, because then we will have two equations, one from statement 1, right, that we have already calculated 33.1% of X plus 36% of Y is equal to 8,000, and one from what? Statement second, 21% of X plus 24% of Y is equal to 6,000. So when we will compare these two equations, then we can easily get the value of X and Y, and X is the investment of Aman in scheme X, and Y is the investment of Aman in scheme Y. So sum of these two, X plus Y, will give you the total amount. So yes, we can calculate, and in these sorry, in these type of questions, no need to go for full solution, or they are not asking the value, they are just asking whether you can solve or not. So by using statement 1 and 2 together, we can get the value of X and Y. Okay, so what we can say? Yes, statement 1 and 2 together needed to answer this. So what you can say, option E, if the data given in both statement 1 and 2, sorry, not option E, uh, then yes, C, option C, the data in both statements 1 and 2 together are necessary to answer the question. So together we have to keep the data. Let's move on to the next question. Next question also based on a statement, right? Data sufficiency based. So is P an even number? So statement 1, statement 2. So in previous sessions also, I have shared some of the question based on this, right? This type of condition where you have to prove, where you have to confirm from the given statements whether the number is even or not. They will give you what alphabet instead of number. Okay, P, X, Y, whatever, an even number or not. So that you have to confirm by the help of statements 1, statement 2, or whatever the number of statements are given in the question. So statement 1, when P is multiplied, so P is what? We are looking for whether P is even number or not. So we have to see enough proof, means enough data that will prove that it is a even number. So let's see whether the in given statements it is sufficient to answer this question or not. So first, when P is multiplied with a number means that number can be odd or even. It is not given, either odd or even, both cases possible, right? If both cases possible, okay, then product is an odd number, then product is an odd number. So they are saying what? When P is multiplied with a number, then the product is an odd number, means P multiply with a number, okay, whatever that number. So if we will multiply with odd number and we are assuming that P is an even number. So when you multiplied a even number with odd one or with even one, whatever, just remember, if P is an even number, so if even number 2, 4, 6, 8, you can imagine any number, right? 94, 1000, 1024, all are the even number which are divisible by 2. So if you are multiplying a even number with any number, with either odd number or even number, you are always going to get the product, what? The even number itself. Means if you are multiplying a odd number with even, then also you are going to get a even number. If you are multiplying a even number, an even number with an even number, then also you will get the even number. So this condition shows what? P is multiplied with a number, then the product is an odd number. So this is just against the condition. It is saying that it is not possible that P is a odd or even number. So statement 1 is not sufficient to answer this question. Are you getting my point? Because we are getting what? The odd number here. And when we are multiplying an even number, then always we will get what? Even number only. So statement 1, right, is just against the condition. From here we are getting what? That P is not an even number. So this is not. Statement 2, when P is added with the product of two odd numbers, when P is added with the product of two odd number product is always going to be what? Odd only. If we are multiplying two odd number, X and Y, both are what? Odd number. So when we will take their product, that is always what? Odd number. These are the basic knowledge that you must know. If we are multiplying two odd numbers, we will get odd number only. So when P is added, so P, what we are thinking about? P is an even number. Okay, so we are adding with what? The product of two odd numbers, so that is also going to be what? Odd number only. So even number plus odd number, what we can say? P is an even number, and product of two odd number is always odd. So even plus odd will give you always odd only. See, I am giving you example. 13 plus 14, okay, 3 plus 8, what you are getting? 13 plus 20, 14, you are going to get 27. 3 plus 8, 11. So these are what? Odd number only. So what are they saying in the statement second? The data in the statement second alone is sufficient to answer the question, while the data in statement 1 alone, statement second, when P is added with the product of two odd numbers, then the number thus obtained is an even number. Okay, so sorry, let me check. I just misread the data, I think. Okay, just wait. Second statement again I'm reading. Okay, that I misread. Wait. Now see, in second statement itself, if I will look out, I just so that is not the sum, that is a product. Okay. When P is added with the product of two odd numbers, so product of two odd numbers always going to be what? 3 multiply 5 will give you always what? Odd number only. The thing was correct, I was just adding there. Okay, so 3 multiply 5 means the product of two odd number, odd 1 multiply odd 2, odd number always be an odd number. Okay, so we are adding P. P is what? P is, if P is an even number, if P is an even number, then if we are adding even number with odd, we are going to get an odd number. But what is given? As we know, product of two odd number means odd number. Plus P is giving us what? An even number, which is not possible. Because sum of two even number will give you even number. Sum of two odd number will give you what? Odd even number. But sum of the even number plus odd, if you are adding one even with one odd number, you are always going to get an what? Odd number, not even. So that's why statement second also not sufficient to answer this. So what we can say, both the data in both statements is not sufficient to answer the question. Option D is the correct answer. And I hope it is completely clear to all of you how we have observed. We are not getting our answer actually, right? The data given in statement second is telling us something else. That is not sufficient to prove this. That is telling us what? That P is an odd number as per this, right? And we are looking for what? Even. So data is not sufficient here to prove that. So what we can say? Not sufficient. See, now next question. The percent profit earned by selling an article for rupees 2400 is equal to percent loss incurred by selling the same article for rupees 1600. What price? So you can ask if you are having any doubt. So what price should the article be sold? At what price should the article be sold to make 40% profit? So what are they saying? Profit earned by selling the article for rupees. So selling the article as rupees SP1, that is 2400. I can write here, and is equal to the percentage loss. So percentage loss. So here I can say this is the cost price. Now this is SP2, and here I am selling. Okay, percentage loss occurred by selling the same article for rupees 1600. Here 1600. Okay. So here the profit and loss is equal. Are you getting my point? The profit and loss is equal here. What profit I am getting here and what loss I am getting here, that is equal. P is equal to L. That you have to understand. So if P is equal to L, then I can easily understand that P and L are equal. Then I can replace, I can put L instead of P. Both are equal. So distance between this SP1 to SP2, can we imagine? Can we get that? So for that you must understand one concept, is equal to the percent loss occurred by selling the same article for rupees 1600. Okay, so here the difference is going to be what? So 2400 to 1600, not 16,000. The total difference is 800 in terms of rupees, and this is going to be what? P plus L, profit and loss when you will add. Okay, SP1 to cost price when you will go, so you will include what? Profit, right? I'm not saying plus or minus, I'm just taking it as a value. Okay, now CP1 to this SP2 L, so P plus L is equal to 800. That is the difference between SP1 to SP2. Okay, SP1 is the selling price where he is getting the P percent profit, and SP2 is the selling price where he is getting the same, right? Loss, percent loss is just same. Okay, loss is equal to profit. So here 800 is the distance. So what you can say, P plus L is going to be 800 rupees. Now you know one thing, that profit is equal to loss. So you can say, okay, profit plus profit, only two times of profit, that is 800. So profit is going to be how much? 400. Directly you can say. Okay, or the most direct way is what? Just see the difference between selling price 1 and selling price 2, that is 800. And here the center value is what? Cost price. Cost price is coming at the center. So distance between cost price to selling price, cost price to selling price 1 and selling price 2 is going to be same. And total distance of say SP1 to SP2 is 800. So just divided by 2. So here the profit would be 400. And here the loss would be 400. So if you are getting 400 rupees loss by selling the article at 1600 rupees, then its cost price is going to be what? 2000 rupees. And if you are getting 400 profit by selling an article at rupees 2400, so here you are getting 400 rupees profit. So 2400 minus 400, 2000. So cost price is 2000, and that is what we need actually, because we have to find out the price of the article, right? That need to be sold at 40% profit. So 40% profit means just add 40% in it. 40% more. So 40% of 2000 is going to be how much? 10% is 200, 40% is 4 times and 800. So 2000 plus 800, 2800 it would be. So your answer is going to be option B, and I hope you are getting it well. Let's move on to the next question now. This is based on what? See, the previous one was based on profit and loss, and here we are discussing the question which is based on what? A and B alone can do the work in 10 days and 25 days. It is based on time and work respectively. So first thing, when they have given like this, so we can put the data like this: 10 days, 25 days, just reverse the time ratio. So 25 by 10 means 5:2 is going to be efficiency ratio. And whenever I explain this chapter, time and work, I always say here you have to consider time, total work, as what? Number of cups of, right, tea that you have to finish. Okay, how many number of cups you have to finish, right? So A and B alone can do a work in 10 days and 25 days. So 10 and 25 days. So total work first of all would be what? Just take the LCM of 9, 25 and 10. So LCM is going to be 50. Okay, so total work. How many cups of tea? 50 cups of tea you have to finish. Okay, so A starts the work and worked alone for 5 days. So what are they saying? So efficiency, you have to understand efficiency is per day work. So A is taking 5 cups of tea per day, B is taking 2 cups of tea per day. So if they are starting the work, so at the start A start the work, right? At the start, who starts the work? A, and he worked for 5 days. So in 5 days, time is 5 days. So in 5 days, per day 5 cups of tea. So total he is going to have 25 cups of tea out of the 50 cups of tea. So how much is left now? So here you have to finish the left work, right? Remaining work, that is 25 cups of tea. Now after this, A, then right, B, then B joined, right? 5 days. A start the works and worked alone for 5 days. Then B joined. A means B is joining the A. Okay, fine. B and A together do the work for next 3 days. So 3 days. So B and A together did the work for 3 days. Okay. Then A and B left the work. So now A and B leaving the work, and another person C joined. So there will be one more person C. If the total work was completed in 10 days, so whole work is getting completed in 10 days, then in how many days A and C together can complete the work? Okay, so you have to find out A plus C will complete the work in how many days. Okay, now as per the question, we have captured almost the data till what? Okay, the data B and A together do the work when B joined for how many days? 3 days, because A start the works and work alone for 5 days, that we have captured, that is 25 cups of tea, that is finished. Now after this B joined, so B joined, A and B will do some work then, and they work for 3 days. So together they can have how much? 5 plus 2, 7 cups of tea, and they work for 3 days. So they will finish 21 cups of tea. So 25 minus 21, so now how much they will have left? 4 cups of tea. Okay, but A and B left the work, what they have said, and then C joined and he finished the work. Okay, if the total work was completed in 10 days. If the total work, so C joined and C only finished that work then. Okay, because what they have given, A and B left the work and another person C joined. And if the total work was completed in 10 days, so already they have worked for how many days? 5 days. A alone, A and B together for 3 days. So 8 days already, right? This is what A and A plus B work is worked for how many days? Total 8 days. And work is getting completed. Total work is getting completed in 10 days. So C worked for how many days? Remaining 2 days. And how much work was left? 4 cups of tea. So if he is finishing 4 cups of tea in 2 days, so per day he will finish how much? Per day he will finish 2 cups of tea. 4 cups of tea in 2 days, so right, per day he will finish 2 cups of tea. Now we can easily calculate because we are having the efficiency of C, right? That was needed, that was not given. So by help of this data we have solved and got the efficiency of C. Now they are asking A and B together, so 5 plus 2, their efficiency is going to be 7 cups of tea. And total how many cups of tea they have to finish? Very good Teja, excellent bacha, very good. 50, right? 50 cups of tea, and they can have 7 cups of tea per day, so 50 by 7, and that is going to be 7, right? 7 sevens are 49, 7 1 by 7, which is given in the option E. Very good, excellent. Now let's move on to the next question. Mayank invested rupees 12,000 in bank A for 2 years and rupees 30,000 in bank B for 4 years at simple interest, at the same rate of interest also. At simple interest as well, and the rate of interest also same. If he received, okay, he received rupees 3600. Okay, he received rupees 3600 altogether from the bank. Altogether from the banks, means from bank A and bank B together, he got how much? 3600 as interest. Find the rate of interest per annum offered by banks. Tell me the answer. Teja, tell me the answer fast, and do like the session as well. If you are getting each and everything well, tell me fast. Anyone who can solve this? See, first of all, we have to go through the detail. It is based on what? Compound interest, simple interest. So we will say simple interest chapter. So you must have knowledge about simple interest and percentage, so you can easily solve. Mayank invested rupees 12,000 in bank A for 2 years. So for calculating simple interest of bank A, okay, SI1 plus B, from for bank B how much? SI2. Simple interest is SI2. So total what we are getting, that is 3600. Are you getting my point now? Simple interest one is how much for in bank A, which he got from bank A. The interest he got from bank A is SI1, and the interest he got from bank B is SI2. Now what you have to go through, simple interest is equal to what? P multiply R upon T, R multiply, sorry, P multiply R multiply T by 100. Okay, so here you know principal amount, that is 12,000 in bank A. Okay, multiply time, you know, that is 2 years. Now the rate of interest you don't know, R by 100 plus SI2, similar. Principal is what? Principal is here 30,000 in bank B for 4 years, multiply R upon 100. Why I am putting R both side? Because the rate of interest is same. So we can put R both side equal to 3600. Now you can take the LCM and you can transfer 100 here. So it will be what? 3600 multiply 100. So it is going to be 3,60,000. Okay. Now Teja is saying 2.5. Very good, Teja. So 12,000 into 2. So it is going to be 24,000 R plus 3,000 into 4 means 12,000 R. So when you will take the sum, 36,000 of R is, see, wait, sorry, here you are going to get not 12,000, 1,20,000, sorry, 1,20,000 you are getting. Okay, so the sum would be not 36,000, it is going to be 1,44,000. Clear? Very good, Teja. 1,44,000 R is going to be 36,000. So sorry, 3,60,000. Now, by this you can easily cancel. How many times 000 cancel? These 30 you can also cancel by 12. You can cancel this side. How many times? 12 times. And here also you can cancel this 360 by 12. How many times? 30 times. So 30 by 12. By 12 you can cancel this 30. How many times? 2.5. So interest rate is 2.5%. And how you can directly also solve this, see, when you see this kind of question where rate of interest not given, but you know the actually rate of interest belongs to what, your principal amount, year you must know, on that only, per year how much you are getting, you will multiply that interest, so you will get the 2 year interest like that. So in 12,000 just multiply 2, so you are going to get what, 24,000. Directly you can do this. Now 30,000 into 4 means 1,20,000 plus 1,20,000. Clear? And R is also there. Remember that. Okay. R percent of this. R% for this. Because see, 1 year 12,000 principal. Then second year also the principal is same. So in 2 years it will become what? 24,000. Like that you have to count. Okay. So directly you can say R% means R by 100, 1,44,000 equal to how much? 3600. And when you will solve it, you are going to get the value directly. But here I explained you for your better understanding. So hope so it is clear. Clear, Teja? Very good, excellent. Now solve this one. This one is the easiest one from percentage chapter. Sunita spent 60% of his salary. Okay, her salary also you can put. Otherwise you will say, okay sir, but here by name we cannot decide the gender in the question, right? But okay, fine, it's fine. Sunita spent 60% of her salary and saves the remaining. After her salary is increased by uh, 30%, she's okay, we can put he. Why we are changing this? It is not going to change the meaning because everywhere it is mentioned as he, his. Okay, I'm not changing that. Okay, see, Sunita spent 60% of his salary, saves the remaining, and after his salary is increased by 30%, he saves 40% of the increased amount. Remember this line, besides the amount he used to save earlier. So apart from that, what will be the percent change in the monthly savings? Clear to all of you? Tell me fast. Is this clear? Very. Now tell me answer of this. See here. Sunita spends 60% of his salary and saves the remaining. So here nothing about the amount of that salary given. So we can say 100 rupees is his salary. Okay. So I am just telling you salary. Okay. Then expenditure, you can say expenses, then saving is there. Okay. And there is what, increase after increment and before increment. So we can say, okay, salary A and salary B. This is what after the increment of how much, you can say 40%, how much, sorry, 30%. His salary is increased by 30%, so 30%. So earlier he was getting A amount, you can say this is the salary of what Sunita, only we have divided into two parts of salary. So he was getting what, 100 rupees. This value of A is 100 rupees. So 30%, after increasing the 30%, you will get the B, which is 130 rupees. Because 30% extra. Okay. Now, earlier he spent 60%. So 60% of 100 is how much? 60 rupees only. So he was right. This is the amount he was spending. Okay. Now this was the expenses. So after that he was saving the remaining amount, that is 40%. If he is investing how much, he saves the remaining and he spends how much, 60%. So after the spendings, he is saving the 40%, which is going to be 40 rupees. For your better understanding, I am taking the example of what, rupees. So you will understand it better. Now, after this, he saves 40% of the increased amount beside the amount. See, after the increment, What are they saying actually? He saves the 40% of the increased amount. So how much increased here? Okay, so 30 rupees. You can see in the salary how much increased, 30 rupees increase. So 40% of 30 he is saving plus the older one, right? Besides the amount he used to save earlier. So that also he will save 40 rupees. But 40% of the extra 30 rupees which he got as a increment, okay, as an increment. So 40% of 30 is going to be 12. 12 plus 40 means 52 rupees he is saving, okay. And now how much he will spend then? He is going to spend, so 130 minus 52, 78 rupees. So what are they asking? What will be the percent change in his monthly savings? So 40 rupees earlier he was saving, now he is saving 52 rupees. Okay. So how much change you can see? Plus 12 rupees. And 12 with respect to previous saving is how much? With respect to 40. 10% is 4 and thrice of 4 is going to be 12. So 30%. Okay. 12 is 30% of 40. So you can directly say he is saving 30%. Means the percent change in the monthly saving is 30%. He is saving 30% more than the previous one now. Clear? Very good, Teja. Now the next question. The ratio of speed of boat in downstream to upstream is 34 is to 20. If the rate of stream of the river is 7 km per hour, then how much distance the boat will cover in 60 hours in still water? Tell me the answer of this question. See here, the ratio of the speed of the boat in downstream to upstream is how much? Downstream to upstream, the ratio is 34 to 20. This is the speed ratio, right? We are talking about the speed. So downstream is what? In my, right, every session where I discuss the question based on speed, right, what boat and stream, I explained you what is downstream and upstream, okay, because that is the main basic which you have to understand. Here is the flow, right? This is the speed of what? Water. That is known as the speed of current, stream, right? If the boat is going, see, x is the speed of boat in still water and the speed of stream is y. So if you are going with the flow, that is, right, called as what? Down speed. So x plus y is the speed of downstream, means you will add the speed of boat in still water plus speed of stream. But when you are against the stream, against the flow, then you have to take the difference of these two speeds, means the flow, speed of flow and speed of boat. So speed of boat minus speed of flow is going to be what? Your upstream speed. So this is the ratio which is given here. So 30 as per okay, as per Teja. What is the answer? Teja, tell me. Now I told you. Okay. If the rate of stream of river is 7 km per hour, now they have given us the rate of stream. Means y is given, that is 7 km per hour. And we know the ratio of downstream and upstream. So downstream, we can imagine that is the speed in downstream is 34x and in upstream is 20x. So how you can calculate the speed of boat and speed of stream by this? You can easily calculate that. That will be equal to what? X will be equal to downstream plus upstream by 2 will give you the speed of boat. So 34x plus 20x by 2. So 27x is the speed of what? Boat. Okay. 27x is the speed. Very good. Excellent, Teja. Very good. Well done. Good job. So 27x is the speed of boat in still water. While y. So y means speed of stream. So by ratio, how you will just take the difference of downstream and upstream speed. 34 minus 20x. Right. So it is going to be 14x by 2. So 7x. So 7x is already given. So by this we can get the 7x, because what are they asking us? Then how much distance boat will cover in 16 hours in still water? So we must know the speed of boat, then only we can say. But for that 27x, the value of x, how you will calculate? By comparing this speed of stream 7x is equal to how much? 7 kilometer per hour. So x is going to be 1. Means the speed of boat is how much in still water? 27x. Just put value 1 here. So 27 into 1 means 27 kilometer per hour. So what they have given, how much distance boat will cover in still water in how many hours? 60 hours. So 60, right? Distance is equal to what? Speed into time. 60 multiply how much? 27. So you are going to get 1620 kilometer. 27 6 are 162. 0 will come then. So option C is the correct answer. Very good, Teja. Excellent. Okay, so let's go. Okay, let's move on to the next question. A missing number series is given below. You have to find the missing term: 0, 4, 4 18, 48, 100, and question mark. Right? The fill in the blanks is given that you have to find out. So the next value will be what? And you're having the options given below. Which one will be the correct one? Tell me the answer of this question. And also like the session, if you're getting everything very well. Okay, and everyone must be active in the chat box. Okay, show your energy level, be active, try to solve each and everything. Getting the point? Everyone at least try. This is the right interesting one. What kind of logic is going on, that only you need to understand, then you can easily solve it. See this one, I am telling you 0, then 4, then 18. It is a basic common series, right? The most common series and asked many time in the exam, right? In various exams also, different exams. So it is the important one. This pattern you must know. 1 cube minus 1 square, it is a difference of what? Consecutive numbers starting from 1, their cube and square difference. 1 cube minus 1 square, 2 cube minus 2 square, 3 cube minus 3 square, 4 cube minus 4 square, 5 cube minus 5 square. So next is going to be 6 cube minus 6 square, and that would be 180. Clear? So directly you can say in the options given below, right? Any option matching A, B, C? No. So none of these. So any other logic which we can follow? Okay. 0, 4, 18, 48, 100. So by difference also you can solve the same. Take the first difference, difference 1. First difference is plus 4, then plus 14, then plus 30, then plus 52. Now see the next difference, difference 2. Means the difference of difference. So 4 to 14 plus 10, 14 to 30 plus 16, 30 to 52 plus 22. Now see this difference of the difference of the difference means third difference. When you will see that is constant. 10 to 16 plus 6, 16 to 22 plus 6. So next difference is going to be what? Plus 6 only, plus 6. So you will get 28. So 52 plus 28. So you will get the actual difference of the next term. 52 plus 28, so it is going to be 80. So 100 plus 80, 180. By this logic also it can be solved. So I am telling you whatever, right? What are the logics, right? The patterns you can apply here, and you must know. Okay, one series can be solved in how many weeks? So 180 is the answer, not 182, Teja, but well tried, right? 216 minus 36, so you are going to get 180 only. Now see the next series. There are two wrong number series given below. Okay, 1 and 2. Note, A and B are the wrong term in the series 1 and 2 respectively. Find the value of A minus 5 multiply 3 multiply B by 5. So for that, first of all, you must know the wrong number. So A is what? The value of A. So that is the wrong term from series A, and B is the wrong term from the series B. So it is an interesting one. You can see here they are asking something different. They have given us two series, and based on that they are asking something else. Okay, something more from us. So see, statement 1, 8 to 43, then 11, then 41, then 15, then 39, then 17. So if you will see here on alternate basis, so 8, 43, 11, 41, 15, 39, then 17 is there. So on alternate basis, 8 to 11, 11 to 15, 15 to 17. Okay, that you can see. Yes, 8 to 11, 11 to 15, and 15 to 17. So where the logic is breaking actually, just see there. Then another one is what, 43 to 41, 41 to 39. So on alternate basis, if you will see, the series is based on what, alternate pattern, where first to third, third to fifth, fifth to seventh you have to see the logic, and second to fourth number, fourth to sixth you have to check the logic. So 8 to 11, the difference is what, plus 3. Okay, then 11 to 15 the difference is plus 4, and 15 to 17 the difference is plus 2. So here you can see, okay, something is not following actually. What pattern can be there? What logic can be there? So if you will see, in second pattern, means second to fourth, even places, the logic is constant. 43 minus 2, 41, 41 minus 2, 39. Same logic we will apply for the our odd number, right? Odd number series, means odd places based numbers, sorry, the numbers which are available on odd places following which pattern, first to third, third to fifth. So plus 3, so we will just follow the same difference, plus 3. If we will follow 11 plus 3, we are going to get 14. Now 14 plus 3, 17, means this 15 is wrong. Actual number must be what, 14, but here the wrong number is 15, so the value of A is going to be 15, because A represents the wrong number in the series first. So is this clear to all of you? Very good, Teja, excellent job. Now see the second one. 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 3, 18, 18 into 4, 72, 72 into what? So if you will see the series, it is in increasing order completely, right? So 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 3, 18, 18 into 4, 72. So series is following what? You're just applying what? Consecutive numbers multiplication. First you multiply with 2, then second step multiply 3, then 4. So next must be what? 72 multiply 5. Okay, this logic must be followed here. But here 72 into 5 is going to be 360, but 350 is there. So wrong number in the second series is 350. So the value of B is 350. Just put that now. A minus 5 multiply 3. So A is how much? 15. 15 minus 5 multiply 3 means 15 minus 15, which is going to be 0. So when you will multiply something with 0, 0 multiply 350 by 5. So 70 multiply 0 is going to be 0 only. So your answer is going to be option E, none of the above. Clear? Very good, Teja. Excellent job. Good job, everyone. If you're liking this session, understanding each and everything, then do like. New to channel, then do subscribe it. Okay? Be active in the chat box. That is what I need from you all. Right? I'm expecting from you all. Solve this one. Find the wrong term in the series. Find the wrong term in the series. That is what you have to answer here. It is a simpler one. Wrong one you have to understand, which is the wrong one. So if you will see 2 to 5, 100, 36, 9. So these numbers are the perfect square. 15 square. This is the 10 square. Okay. This is the square of 6. This is the square of 3. And this is the square of 1. Okay. Perfect square values are there. So if you see something like this, each and every number is a perfect square of any value, then just apply that first. So 15 square, then 10 square, then 6 square, then 3 square, then 1 square. Okay, then minus 1 is there also. So minus 1 is not going to be any numbers square. So first of all, we have to understand the pattern. You can directly say, okay, minus 1 is not the perfect square, so you can select the answer. No. First of all, what we are actually following here is a pattern that we have to understand why the logic is following or not. So 15 square, 15, after 15, 10 is there. 15 minus 5, 10. Then 10 minus 4, 6. Then 6 minus 3, 3. Then 3 minus 2, 1. Then 1 minus 1 means 0 must be there, and square of 0 is going to be 0. So minus 1 is given in place of 0. So that is the wrong number in the series. Very good, Teja. Followed the same pattern or not? Tell me fast. The similar logic you followed? Clear? Very good. Let's move on to the next question, and it is based on quadratic equation where you have to justify the relationship of x and y, right? In the given question, two quantities are given, one as x and another one as y. You have to determine the relationship between the two quantities and choose the appropriate option. x greater than y, x less than y, x greater than less than y, x is less than greater than y, x is equal to y, okay, or no relation. See first one, x square minus 22x plus 112 equal to 0. So first see, minus and plus sign is there or not. I'm going to tell you the way you can directly decide the answer without solving these equations. When you find such condition, first see, x square minus sign is there and plus is there. Minus plus, okay, minus and plus. Second place, see the second place, minus. Third place, plus. So minus plus is there, then both roots will be positive in this situation. Your standard equation is what? A x square plus minus bx plus minus c. So if b is negative and c is positive, when b is a negative in the equation and c is positive, then always both the roots are going to be positive. Are you getting my point? Now, so see, directly you can see the roots of x is going to be positive. And see here, 2y square plus 27. So b, the value of b here is positive and the c is also positive. When b and c both are positive, then your roots, right, both the roots will be negative in that case. So here, equation seconds roots are going to be what? The values of y are going to be negative both. So positive is always greater than negative. So here both roots are positive, here both roots are what? Both values of y are negative. So directly you can say x is greater than y without solving. Okay. So after solution also you can see x square minus 22x plus 112 equal to 0. So you just have to make what? Just have to break the number whether you are getting the see x square minus 22 it is okay. Okay, okay, very good. So here when you will just break it, what are the roots possible? See, x square, coefficient of x square is 1 here. So what are the roots of x possible? Sorry, factors of 22 possible, because see, simple logic is what? X square minus 22x plus 112 equal to 0. Now c multiply a, so 112, just break 22 into two parts by addition. Okay, just take what? Two such factors which will give you by addition 22 and by multiplication 112. So 14 multiply 8 is equal to 112 or not? Yes, 14 plus 8 is going to be 22. Okay, so here the values of x is going to be 14 and 22. Similarly, go for y, 91 multiply 2, so 182. So do such factors here. By addition, you must get 27 and by multiplication, you must get what? By multiplication, you must get 182. So those factors, such factors would be what? Which will give you this value 27. Yeah, Nikhil, if we are talking about RBI grade B, then it is very, very important if you will go for what? DI, such, okay, you are talking about the DI, what kind of DI we practice more. So, missing data DI always comes, as you said, yes, it is the most important one. But don't go for such, okay, every, each and every type, okay, this type will come, okay, this type, no. Prepare for all, anything can come. Caslate DI, one question definitely you can see from Caslate section also, Caslate based DI. Okay, data interpretation is the most important question, right, part, topic for your SEBI grade A also. You will see two such question, means 10 marks can be covered from here. At least you will say 1 to 2 DI you can see in the SEBI. And if we will talk about RBI grade B, so 2 to 3 DI will come. Okay. So the most important thing, Nikhil, is to understand the logic, the approach. Okay. How to attempt those questions, because in missing data you will find different type of cases. So how you are judging that? One case you will see, okay, where you can fill out the missing data by the help of given data in the table. And one case will be what? Another case will be where you have to put the missing data, you have to execute or fill out the missing data as per the questions, okay, as per the question condition. So the most important thing, sorry, in DI to understand is, for DI, you just go for, okay, better practice of calculation first, okay, percent calculation, average ratio understanding. If it is good, then you can solve, because see, pie chart based DI also you can see, right? So missing data, yes, it is the most important one, because you can see more than one question, right? More than one DI based on missing data. But it is not that, okay, we should not focus on other DI. Yes, missing data is important. If you will practice that, then it will be easy to solve other DI even, because that is the toughest one. Understood? Or something else you want to ask, Nikhil? And already, right, there are many previous years questions which I have discussed. Previous year question of data interpretation I have discussed and available on our YT channel. You can see the uploaded videos, right, where I have discussed the previous year question. So previous year question series is going on, where many questions you can find and the right approach, how you will approach those questions. Okay, so watch those sessions, that will give you the help actually which you are looking for. Okay, how to approach those questions, what I have to look out more. Okay, so I hope it is useful for you. Now see, 2y square, we were here. So just okay, this is the homework for you all. I'm just putting as what the value of x already I have calculated. I have found, told you also that x is going to be greater than y. That also I told you. That also I told you x is greater than y. And the value of x also we have calculated both the roots. Now you will calculate the roots of y. Okay, and comment in the comment box your answers. Okay, and I hope, see, 91 into 2, 182 it is going to be. So just break 27. So by addition only you have to break. Okay, you have to make that breakup. So what are the possible values, possible not sorry, what are the factors of this 27 which will satisfy the condition, and tell me the value of y then. Okay, okay sir, just leave it, I am just telling you the value of y, because next question I am giving you as a homework. And this is also you can solve in one step. One step it can be solved. One step means just in 5 seconds you will see this sign and this sign, and you can decide the answer. If in both equations C is negative, then directly go for no relation. Always, when you see the quadratic equation 1, C is negative, quadratic equation 2, C is negative, yes, so you can directly decide there will be no relation. Relation cannot be established in that case. Okay. Now, this is homework for you. You have to find out the roots of x and y from these equations. Okay, and you just have to comment in the comment box the values of x and values of y. Answer, you know, that is going to be what? No relation. So here I am going to tell you the values of y. For 182 you can say 13 plus 14. So 13 plus 14 is 27. 13 into 14 is going to be 182. So 13 and 14 would be your roots? No. Just take the coefficient of y square also. Okay, that is 2. That you need to divide in these factors. 13 by 2, 14 by 2. This is your answer. 6.5 and 7. But both are negative. Remember this. Okay. So here answer already we have discussed. And is there any doubt, Teja, Nikhil, which you want to ask me? Any doubt in your mind? So hope so everything is clear to all of you. Okay. So if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe it as I said, and also download our app. And if you are preparing for SEBI Grade A, then there are many courses available on our app. Learn, Pack, Complete, Plan, and many more things. Okay, you can subscribe those courses on affordable prices. Now see, subscribe to our courses as subscribe to our new regulatory body channel that already I told you. Okay, and also download this regulatory app of Oliveboard, especially for RBI Nabard sake. Okay, okay. So I hope you understood it well. Do like this session and share with others also. We'll see you in next session. And this is our regular session. Be regular. on every Thursday for SEBI Grade A, especially for SEBI Grade A. RBI, if you are preparing for RBI Grade B, then also you can join this session. And especially for RBI Grade B, if you want to join, especially for RBI Grade B, then on every Tuesday you can join me at 8 p.m. at same channel. Okay, okay, 8 p.m. at every Tuesday. Clear? So hope so it is completely clear now. We'll see you next session. Till then, keep planning and keep shining with Oliveboard. Bye bye.